This week I'm joined by Josh Murphy as we look ahead to facing Fulham on Friday night. So thanks for coming in, Josh. And before we do start talking about Fulham, let's take a look at what's been a bit of a bittersweet week. Starting, of course, with the first point on the road win against Blackburn last weekend. You must have been pleased, if not relieved, to have got off the mark there.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's always good to get points on the road, and I think we've had a difficult start. Obviously away from home this season, so it was good to pick up our first points.
But then moving on to Tuesday evening, a bit of a disappointing result in the Cup there against Luton, albeit you weren't involved in that squad. But what's the mood like around camp at the moment?
Obviously everyone's disappointed about it. It's a game that we probably felt that we should have won, especially with the players that we had out. So I think it's just disappointing really. But it's just something that we've got to dust ourselves down. We've got a big game against Fulham now, so I think everyone's just gearing up for that.
And these games really do seem to have come quite thick and fast over the past fortnight or so. How important will the international break be coming up after Fulham, just in regards to having a chance to reset and regroup to go again?
Yeah, I think that's going to come at a good time, really. I feel like it's been a stop-starty start to the season, and I think everyone knows that it's been a disappointing start and we should have done a lot better. So I think it's one where we can just regroup and iron a few things out, and then hopefully come back from international all firing on all cylinders.
Now on to Friday night. We have taken maximum points at home this season so far, but Fulham will be tough opponents. How are you looking to approach that game?
The same as any home game really. I think everyone knows how strong we are at home, and if we want to do well this season and get promotion, we need to have a solid home record. So hopefully we can get the points that we need on Friday, and hopefully put a performance for the fans which they deserve.
And of course they lost to Forest last weekend, so they'll be looking to get back on track in terms of their promotion push. They are possibly one of the favourites to get promoted this season. How much more pressure does that put on a team to be up there amongst the favourites?
I think it's difficult for any team, especially the teams that have come down. You're expected to go straight back up, and that's always not the case. So I think we're in the same sort of boat where we want to do good and we're expected to do better. So I think they're going to be coming here knowing that they need to put in a good performance and pick up a result. But I know we're going to make it hard for them. The manager's going to set us up hard to beat. So hopefully it's going to be a good game.
In the press over the past week, the gaffer has spoken about creating more chances and being more clinical in front of goal. Is that a message he's really hit home to you guys?
Yeah, I think that's been a struggle for us over the last season or so, and collectively as a group, and especially the forward players. It's something that we've talked about and something that we're trying to work on to create more chances and put the ball away. I think the game against Huddersfield, I know we won that game, but we had maybe about 30 chances. So if you're going to put them sort of numbers up, you need to be hitting the target more than twice. So hopefully the goals start flying in.
And that being said, it'll be important to put in a good defensive display on Friday as well, with the likes of Mitrovic and Cavaliero, won't it?
Yeah, well, I think the boys at the back, you know what you're going to get from them. Moz, Flinty, Peltz and Benno, like they're a really solid back four, and probably one of the best back fours in the league. So I think they know what they're going to be up against. So hopefully they can keep them out. And
how are you looking forward to coming up against Harry Arter, of course, a familiar face from last season?
Oh, I'm excited. Hopefully he doesn't do a good job as what he did here. But I'm looking forward. It's always good to play against friendly faces.
Is it hard to put the competitive side, to leave sort of the friendship off the field and then come back to it afterwards, irrespective of the result?
No, I think at the end of the day you're always going to be friends, and you always want to get the better of them. So I'm sure Harry wants to do one over on us, but obviously as a team we want to beat Harry. So it's going to be good out there, and I'm looking forward to having the battle with him.
Good. Well, that's it from me regarding questions, but we've got a couple from social media coming from the fans. We'll start with one from CCFC Ben's coming on Twitter. He's saying, now that Bobby and Greg have left, two of your besties, who's your new roommate on away days, and who would be your last choice to be a roomie?
Now I'm rooming on my own. So I used to room with Bobby, but now I just have my own peace and quiet. But the last person I'd want to room with, Oh, I don't want to fall out with anyone. I'm going to say Volksy. Like, I love him, but he just gets on my nerves sometimes because we sit next to each other in training, so, well, at the training ground, so we're always having a bit of banter, but he's probably the last person I want to share a room with.
He's quite a character, isn't he? I can imagine him being a bit of a joker.
Yeah, he's a bit of a nightmare. He's just always trying to steal my phone off me and just trying to play jokes, but no, he's a top lad.
And the next one comes in from Amanda Tilley. She's asking, where's your favourite place to holiday?
Ooh. That's a difficult question as well. It changes every year because I go somewhere and think, oh, that's my new favourite place, and then I go somewhere different, and then that takes my pick. I'd probably say Dubai. I think every footballer will probably say Dubai. But I went to Barbados as well this year, and I think that's a beautiful island and probably now one of my favourites.
Are you more of like a long holiday sort of guy, or do you like a nice short break from time to time just to reset your batteries?
Bit of both. It depends, like, on my mood and stuff like that. But obviously in the summer, I like just going away for a couple of weeks and just have my fun out there and then get back to it.
Our next question from Instagram comes in from Stefan Thomas 2004. Which teammates pull the best pranks, and what are they?
You don't really pull that many pranks on each other. There's a lot of stitching up that goes on at the training ground.
Who's the worst for that?
Pato. He likes stitching people up to get fined, but everyone likes to do it anonymously. So yeah, so you got to pick who your friends are wisely because you could be getting stitched up. But no, it's a good set of lads. I think the banter is quite good here, but no one takes it too far.
Who's top of the leaderboard at the moment then in terms of the most fined?
Probably myself.
Oh really?
Yeah.
For not clearing up after yourself at lunch? Late
for
training?
No, I'm never late for training. No, just little things like not putting my kit out the right way and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think everyone just gets fined left, right and centre. People getting nutmegged, that's a common one. So a lot of people are trying that at the moment in training.
I remember actually reading a question from someone talking about you megging people on the field. You do it a lot in training, they were asking.
Well, I try to. Pretty much everyone knows that I'm going to do it now, so everyone runs with their legs closed. But yeah, I get my fair share of nutmegs during training.
That's it from us though, question-wise. Thank you for taking our fan questions and thanks for sending them in. And don't forget, if you can't make it down to the ground on Friday evening, you can listen with live commentary on Cardiff City TV. Thanks for watching.